If you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe and stay informed. Addicted to Macintosh. Hi, I will show you how to set battery percentage on iOS 17. If you want to instantly see the percentage rate of your battery health on iOS 17, here is what to do. First, go to Settings. Next, on Settings, scroll down and tap on Battery. On Battery, tap on the first toggle that says Battery Percentage to the on position. Exit Settings. Now on the top right corner you will have the battery percentage. It's that simple. I will show you how to find recipes for similar dishes from a photo in iOS 17. To find recipes for similar dishes from a photo in iOS 17, here is how to do. First, go to Photos and find the picture of the food you want to find the recipe from. Next, at the bottom right tap on the second icon that shows a fork and a knife. Now, you will see several recipes that look like the picture. Choose the one that is close to what you had on the picture, and you will get the recipe. It's quite fun, isn't it? I will show you how to set Siri or Hey Siri in iOS 17. In iOS 17, you can just say Siri to activate Siri, dropping the Hey that's been used as a wake word for years. Siri will activate when you say the Siri word, so you can speak more naturally. To do this, go to Settings. At Settings, go to Siri and search. Next, tap on Listen for. At Siri and search, tap on Siri or Hey Siri. Now, follow instructions to set up Siri. Exit Settings. It's that simple. I will show you how to turn on screen distance in iOS 17. If you are staring at your phone way too close, you can turn on screen distance in iOS 17. So if you are holding your phone too close to your face, you will get an alert in order to prevent straining your eyes. To do this, go to Settings. At Settings, go to Screen Time. At Screen Time, tap on Screen Distance to turn it on. It's that simple. I will show you how to make a smart grocery list in the Reminders app in iOS 17. Now in iOS 17, when you use the Reminders app you can make a smart grocery list, which will auto-sort your list by categories. To do this, go to the Reminders app. Next, to create a new grocery list, at the bottom right of the screen tap on Add List. You can name the list, and also assign an icon to the list. Most importantly, add the new list as a grocery list in order to have all items auto-sorted by categories. It's that simple. I will show you how to perform visual lookup in Photos app in iOS 17. Now you can do visual lookup directly from Photos in iOS 17. To do this, simply go to Photos and tap the photo you want to do a visual lookup from. Next, tap on the second item from the right bottom, and in the middle of the screen you will see the lookup option. tap on Lookup option and you will soon see responses of the lookup, which most of the time are accurate. It's that simple. I will show you how to set up private search engine in iOS 17. In iOS 16 you can choose a default search engine to use with Safari, but in iOS 17, you can choose separate search engines for standard browsing and private browsing. Here is how. First, go to Settings. At Settings, scroll down to Safari. Next, tap on Private Search Engine. Now, tap on one of the search engine options and select it. Exit out of Settings. It's that simple. I will show you how to create new Safari profile in iOS 17. In iOS 17, Apple expands on tab groups with a profile feature that is designed to let you separate your browsing for different use cases. You can create a work profile and a personal profile, for example, so all of your work-related browsing is kept separate from your personal browsing. Each profile has separate cookies, browsing history, extensions, and website data. You can turn off cookies and pop-ups on one profile, for instance, leaving them on for another profile. Profiles also have separate favorites and tab groups. To do this, open up the Settings app. Next, scroll down to Safari. Now, tap on New Profile. Next, select an icon, name, and background color for the profile. Now, choose your settings for favorites and tabs. Next, tap Done. From there, you can edit profiles by tapping into them in the Settings app. In Safari, tap on the tabs icon with two overlapping squares, then tap on the middle icon and choose the profile option to change which profile is active. It's that simple. I will show you how to use check-in to share location in Messages in iOS 17. Check-in is a new safety feature introduced in iOS 17 that automatically informs your selected contacts about your location. Here's how to use it in the Messages app. First, open the Messages app. Tap on the conversation where you want to use check-in. Next, tap the plus button, choose More, and select Check-in. If it's your first time, follow the on-screen instructions. You must decide between limited or full data sharing access. These options give you control over the level of location access. Tap the Continue button as you read through the on-screen explanations until you see the Send a Check-in button. After that, if you don't reach your destination within the set time or place an emergency SOS call, your iPhone will prompt you to check if everything's okay. If you don't respond within 15 minutes, check-in will alert your contact. It's that simple. I will show you how to take perfectly leveled pictures on iOS 17. When you use the camera on an iPhone, you can't tell if your pictures are leveled. There is a solution, however, if you want to take perfectly level pictures on iOS 17, here is what to do. Go to Settings. At Settings, scroll down to Camera. Tap on Camera, and on Composition, toggle to the On Position the Level option. Exit Settings, and go back to Camera. Now you will see a line that once it is leveled it turns yellow. You can now take a perfectly level picture. It's that simple. I will show you how to download offline maps on iOS 17. In iOS 17, downloading a map can be done by putting in a location, tapping on the More button, and then choosing the Download Map option. You can select the size of the area that you want to save, and multiple areas can be downloaded. You can manage map downloads by opening up the Maps app, tapping on your profile picture, and selecting Offline Maps. Maps can be updated, deleted, renamed, and resized, and you can download new maps from this interface too. Downloads can be set to automatically update, and there is an option to use offline maps even when a connection is available. The Maps app works offline, providing access to turn-by-turn directions and information for the area that you're in even if you do not have a cellular or Wi-Fi connection. Offline maps is useful if you're planning to travel somewhere remote, such as when hiking or traveling in rural areas. It's that simple. I will show you how to AirDrop exchange by tapping phones together on iOS 17. One of the new features of iOS 17 is the capability of exchanging contact details and transferring photos from iPhone to iPhone with iOS 17, just by tapping the phones together, much like the pre-AirDrop Bluetooth transfer apps that were around in the early days of the iPhone. To do this on iOS 17, make sure that both phones have Bluetooth on. Next, hold your phones nearby when trying to initiate an AirDrop transfer. The phones will automatically exchange contact details if you have not selected a picture to share, but if you have selected one or more pictures to share, just by getting the two phones to touch each other, the photos will automatically transfer from phone to phone. It's that simple. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. Subscribe and stay informed. Addicted to Macintosh.